And today's recording, as you can probably see, is a live one of the sorts. We have Stef3001, this is around Silver 2, and I already have major problems with this because you have Ignite on ADC, which should never happen. You were also AFK at the beginning, which is again a terrible thing to happen because they're going to hit 2 first and you're going to suffer for it. But yeah. Ignite, ADC, why? Job is not to run around killing shit, it's to survive and output damage. At least you shot him back, but wow. I still think you're using your Q too much, especially level 1, you're already on 50% mana, and as soon as they actually try to hit you at level 2, you're not going to have it to actually do anything much. Just, why are you using Q so much? I don't understand. Oh well, woe is me. Like, you could be running up to them and just trading really hard, like auto Q, auto, but what do I know, right? I have no idea what you're trying to Q. It's like, that was better, but you should have autoed him, Q'd him, and then autoed him again, because damage. You should be running instead of fighting. I don't know why you're still here. It's a 3 versus 2, and you're assigned to stick around. What? Speed this up. What's happening? Right now you should be zoning him out because in this lane you have heal and they don't. With regards to Sona's abilities, should be aggressive in his face, but I don't know why you're not. So also, as soon as Twitch throws a canister, I'm pretty sure you should be jumping on his face and hitting him because he can't outdamage you anymore, but dear, I don't know what you're doing. Sorry if I sound bored, but I am sort of like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Right? You hit him, and then you use your dash for absolutely no reason. It's not as if Thresh's ability to hook you has a really short wind-up time. Just, yeah. Like, it's one of the abilities which you really do not need to preempt them ever doing, and yet there you were trying to do it. Again, apart from the fact that it leaves you vulnerable, let's just go with it wastes your mana, of which you now don't have much at all. Like if they wanted to fight you now, okay, they're on low health, but that's because they're dumb. I'm pretty sure they would actually be able to come out pretty even as you have 0 mana to work with, but you're gonna go back, so that's fine. What are you waiting for? Nope, you're just gonna be AFK instead for me. Okay. Oh. Fantastic. Don't really know. It's like, you've gone back to buy, I guess he's gone back to buy. Who's a higher level? Don't know. Now you're being aggressive as you should be, Lucian, which is fine. But I would really advise against using random abilities and not following it up with your passive. Just for mana's sake. And because you're missing out on DPS. Oh my god, Sona so slow with that ult. I don't know what Nidalee trying to do, but you shove it in. Uji should be coming down very quickly. Now you're laying siege to the turret. Fair enough. There's Uji. Moving swiftly on. I don't know how this game ends, because as you can see it's still going. This is a problem, because I don't know if it's anything interesting whatsoever. You just randomly engaged for no reason. Right. So you're the one going completely balls to the walls aggressive. I don't know what your game was, or your plan was for that matter. Oh, kill Thresh. There we go. Oh, nope, you died. Honestly, not worth it. Because of those are 1-for-1, now Twitch is able to farm and you can't. Or will he be able to kill? So, no, he's too incompetent to. I don't know why you went so aggressive. Well, I sort of do. Because Thresh was on 50% HP. But at the same point, you clearly see your support doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I think most ADCs should... like, it's a problem, right? You play ADC, you're relying on support to engage, disengage, etc. and then make opportunities for you. Except when you're playing with an incompetent support, what happens is that they don't do any of that shit whatsoever. So I guess I can see what you're trying to do, but I still disagree with it because you ended up dying for it. I also not quite agree. Oh crap, I'm tired. I'm pretty certain that at some point or another you should have gotten some form of lifesteal before you went to try and build a Trinity. Just So, let's see. You're there. Thresh is over here. It would be easy to blame you for that one, but it wasn't, because your opposite number was here. But the question is, it's the difference between it's not your fault that they all died versus you could have gotten something from it anyway. Like, would it have mattered if you came up here? No, because Shaco pissed off. I don't know what those two were doing here. I don't know how Nidalee ended up dying. Oh, because... yeah, okay, that's her retarded fault. No, no, please don't check it. You know, if anything, you shouldn't have stayed there either. Because if they had a brain cell between them, right, they just seen you were here, and this would have been an easy dive. You've got no mana, Thresh had to hook you, jump on you, Lux was just to blow you up afterwards, but no, they decided to go back instead. I'm so confused. This is silver, so I'm not surprised. Whoop.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So, you're sticking around at 40% HP, which I don't agree with anyway. Especially since your support isn't here. Thresh miraculously sees this. See, this is the problem when you have no mana, because you can't use an escape mechanism. You then use your flash, and you're boned. You should not have stuck around on that low HP without support. You should not have used your flash in that manner, but alas you did. So, moving on. Oh, now you buy a Vampiric after the laning phase is basically over. That is not how you're meant to build at all. Also, again, what happened to your Ignite? It didn't save you, and this is exactly why. Heal would have done it. Even Barrow would have done it, but no one runs Barrow because it's strictly inferior to heal nowadays. But Ignite, no. Even Cleanse. ADCs don't take aggressive summoners. Run. There's nothing you can do for her. How are you out of mana again? Oh dear. Yeah. How are you out of mana? It's just eh? So yeah, you should have kept running so they're coming back in. I don't know why you went back in. It was clear in a 3v2 you're always gonna die, but you stuck around. And I don't have a single idea as to why I would ever want to do that. Also, this build makes me want to cry. Don't know what this is, don't know what this is about. Shaker's build is strangely okay. Maud is Maud. Lux is strange though. I don't know what the mana crystal's about, but oh well. You're gonna lose yours in the turret, aren't you? Are you going to bother to help with this fight? Oh, that works.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
That was okay. Messy, but okay. And now they throw as well, because silver. Or in fact, because lol. Whoever made the dragon call knows what they're doing. How did Gary lose a lane to Mordekaiser? That's generally what happens. You silence on Mord, you spin to win on him, it's like, well, shit.
Rampage.
I don't really have anything more to say at this moment in time. Nothing, it's just people getting picked off and caught after the other. And it's just, would you please stop using your escape mechanisms in such stupid manners? It's just bad habit. Like, was it to secure a kill? No. Was it for any reason whatsoever other than ultimately just to utilize mana and cooldown? Not as far as I'm aware. Therefore, don't do it. Actually, you can pursue this because none of them are doing anything. But did someone flash? More flashed out. Fair enough. You should not be here. I'm surprised they're not engaging on you. Oh my god, that miss. That miss. Holy shit, that miss. Let's look at this. They're fighting, she's dead, therefore there's nothing you need to do. That's fine. Technically, what you could have done, or what I would have done personally, would actually just to run up to him and hit him more times because it's free. If you decide to retaliate, you've got your whole gang of people here to try and like avenge you 2-for-1 will be fine, but oh well. For once you decide not to be aggressive as hell. And again, you're using your escape mechanism for no reason. Oh my god. That did no damage. Why did you buy a Bloodthirster at this stage? Like, I'm not even sure, but... Is that Triforce? I would have just gone for IE or Last Whisper, but oh dear, Gary, oh dear. That's good. Could you have done this any more slickly? Let's see.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Purple
So, she doesn't notice that you're behind. Yep, no, she does. She's just really fucking slow. And you managed to kill her because you're more fed than she is. She's trying to build a Lich Bane. She needs to be shot. At this moment in time, you're going to do the Drake. It's not strictly wrong, but I would have just kept pushing bot because the Drake can always respawn and towers don't. Especially since they're all top, the tower was probably the better choice of the two. Now building Lost Whisper, which is fine. And I still don't know what you're doing. It's like the rest of your team is trying to group and you're busy farming. You're like the one person who refuses to group and you're the person who gets really irritating. Like, yes, farm, but you're also not doing anything when you should be because you're ahead but you still want to farm. And why? Now Gary's gone off to farm instead. Oh look, there's going to be a fight. And you're too close. You're not shooting, but you're still too close. You're pretty much in melee range of them. Yep, you're now in melee range of them. Why? Why are you running instead of shooting? Oh dear. This positioning is not exactly what I call great. That, fine, right? So far so good. You have no vision of the bush, even though you should have probably put a ward there, but oh well. Now you should be shooting them. Now you're too close to them. Now you should be shooting them because it just uses gap closer. And you definitely should be running, right? Let's see what the picture is wrong with it. You're basically just standing here and Maud is able to run right past you. If that was any other melee, I don't know, Riven, Jax, Aurelia, you'd be dead. In fact, if they had a brain cell, you'd be dead, but still. No. Oh, DC, that would explain a bit as well.
Shut down. Purple team double kill.
So, when did you last use Relentless Pursuit? Let's see. Then you walk back in. Yeah, I don't know why. First you let Maud walk past you, then you walk into them, and as a result, you now can't dash over a wall, and you get mauled by a bear. Yeah, okay. Okay. That positioning was 50%, maybe? Put it this way. At least you shot stuff to a degree, which is more than I can say for some ADCs in Gold and Platinum. But on the other hand, that positioning was dog awful by the end of it. You could literally see Maud next to you, right? That should never happen. The other thing is why you're still down here when Baron's up, but they got it without you, so I guess that's okay. But in general, when a Baron's up and you're split, ADC should never be alone anyway. Oh god, Shaco, please don't. I guess Shaco's fed. Okay, GG.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. A summoner.
Let's talk about kiting.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Why is Relentless Pursuit on cooldown?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Can you see what I mean? You had no reason to use it,
Has been destroyed.
and now it's fucking you over. If nothing else convinces you to this fact, this will. Now you're not status there. Oh, you're trying to, but if you had Relentless Pursuit, it'd be a lot easier. But instead you decided to do 100 extra damage onto the turret maybe. Onto the turret, onto the inhibitor. 100 extra damage versus your life. Well, there's nothing I can see here besides clusterfuck, so moving swiftly on. Owned. You're walking into melee range of Mordekaiser. You flashed out because you realize you're in a shit spot, but you're getting killed by a bear again. When you got stunned, you got away, and you didn't turn around and shoot him. Oh my god, Lux, please.
Rampage.
Captain Down Syndrome, with Captain Downy build, managed to actually get into a positive KDR. I am most disappointed. So, things that I don't like. In conclusion, not using abilities for absolutely no random reason. Positioning, actually having the awareness of when a melee range person is about to like run up to you and smack you over the head. Stop using Ignite on the ADCs, although you might be able to argue because it's still people are retarded and need the damage. I generally think it's a bad idea because it's bad habits anyway. It's just positioning. The main problem I'm seeing it is positioning. It was positioning, and then no, there was also some like when to run away, which I would also put under positioning. The position of which you should put yourself out of trouble, not further into it. But is that decision making or positioning? You could argue both. Positioning. Really. ADC is just positioning. Oh my god. And they surrender, I'm guessing. Well, I don't see you losing this, so yeah. Yeah, we're done here. Again, I have no idea how to make replays backwards compatible on Baron replay, but if you send them soonish, I should be able to cast them, it would appear. So yeah, in the meantime, you may continue messaging me or in game, and I will do one of these for you. Have fun.